Hello and welcome to your movement class today. It's a short one, you don't need any props, ideal for those of you that have never done any of the classical moves before. So we're going to work on some Pilates movements, some Pilates exercises lying on your mat, no props needed. Let's start lying down on your backs. So come all the way down onto your back and let's just start with a little bit of mobility. So have your knees bent for me, feet flat on the floor, and just gently start to sway your knees from side to side. So this movement doesn't have to be big, just start to gently mobilize your hips. And then from here, bring both feet flat to the floor so knees are in center. Bring one knee into your chest and then the other. So you've got one hand on each kneecap. You're going to circle your knees, ideally by drawing them apart. So pick a direction and stay with it. And then from here, we're going to change direction. So draw your knees apart and draw a circle. Just mobilizing your hips. Okay, then come back to center. So land one foot and then the other. Lengthen yourself all the way down your mat. Reach your arms above your head. Just take a full body stretch here. It might feel nice to just take a little bit of organic movement. Taking anything that feels needed. Okay, and then stay with your legs long and your arms above your head. Notice what's happening with your spine on the mat, so your back. Can you try and bring your ribs and your hips closer together, which will encourage your back to flatten on the mat. Arms stay behind you. Take an inhale. Squeeze your legs together. Lift your arms to the ceiling and bring your chin up and off your chest. From here, reach your arms in front of you. Keep looking towards your toes and lift your feet slightly up off of the mat. Now, if your lower back arches, lift your legs a little bit higher. I want you to try and keep your back on the mat. Your arms are going to stay active. I'm just going to pump your arms as if you're patting two tiny little dogs. So the idea of this is that your arm movement causes a little bit of instability in your body, so everything else tries to stay really still. So your head is curled up. Anytime you need to lower your neck here, just lower your head. Try and keep it lifted if you can. Push your lower back into the mat. Keep moving your arms with intention. Try and keep everything else still. Keep your legs squeezed together wherever they are. And don't stop breathing. So you're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Ideally here, you would breathe in for 5 pumps and out for 5. And you would do that 10 times. So you'd have 10 cycles of breath, which would make 100. This is called your 100. So we'll go for another 5 here. 4, 3, 2, rest. So you can bring these into chest or you can take your legs to the floor. Take a little breather here. We'll move on to our second exercise, which is your roll up. So we'll do 2 versions. One is not easier than the other, they're just different. So we'll start with both knees bent, feet are flat on the floor. Just like you did for your 100, reach your arms above your head without arching your back. So get the whole of your back onto the mat if you can by squashing your belly button towards your spine, tucking your tailbone under. From here, you're going to lift your hands towards the ceiling, tuck your chin towards your chest, push your lower back into the mat and see if you can roll yourself up to seated. Sit tall. And then you're going to tuck your tail between your legs and roll yourself back down. So imagine your spine is in the shape of the letter C as you roll up. When you come on the mat, it's nice and flat. And then to roll yourself up, tuck your chin towards your chest. Reach your arms forwards. Imagine someone's pulling your hands. Push your lower back into the mat to roll yourself up nice and tall. And then you tuck your tailbone under, belly button to spine to roll yourself back down. So you can stay there if that felt amazing, or you can straighten your legs down the mat. Long legs, anchor your heels into the mat, push your lower back into the mat, arms come to ceiling. Inhale, chin comes towards your chest, push your lower back into the mat, push your belly button into the mat and roll yourself up. This time, if legs are straight, you can reach forwards, reach past your toes, but don't touch them. From here, keep your biceps next to your ears as you roll yourself down. Keep reaching forwards with your arms. Roll, 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 roll. Arms reach behind you, whether you've got your legs bent or not. Don't flare your ribs. Arms come to the ceiling. Chin comes to chest. Legs are either bent or straight as you roll yourself all the way up. Roll, roll, roll. Reach, reach, reach. And then from here, arms stay reaching forwards as you roll yourself all the way back. Finish with straight arms behind you, and then maybe you bring your knees into your chest. Well done. Okay, from here, lengthen your left leg down the mat. Left leg is on the mat. Right toes come towards the ceiling. Arms are next to you. Point your right toes. We're going to draw 3 circles with this right leg. It's going to go over your left leg first. So long right leg goes across your body, down towards your grounded leg, and then out towards your right side. That's 1. We've got 2 more. Big circle. 2, 3. We're going to change direction. Try and keep your left leg as still as you can as you now sweep out to the right first. For 2, for 3. Okay, we're going to switch legs. So your right leg lands on the mat. Readjust your spine if you need to. Left leg comes towards the sky. Point your left toes. Anchor your right foot into the mat as you take your left leg over and then out to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. Opposite side to go. We go out to the left. Try not to rock and roll everywhere. So we've always got something moving. You want to try and keep everything else as still as you can. 3 in each direction. Land your legs. Have a little bit of a breather. And then squeeze your right knee into your chest. So right knee's in your chest. Left leg is out long. Squeeze your right leg in. From here, lift your left toes up and off the mat. So left leg is now active and right leg is active. You're going to switch legs. Your right toes are going to hit the same spot that your left toes are at now. You alternate. 1 leg comes in, 1 leg goes out. Your head is up and off the mat. You're going to try and nod your head as if you're saying yes. And push your lower back into the mat, alternating 1 knee in and then the other. Head stays lifted, head stays still. Once again, we stabilize everything else. Only the parts that are moving, nothing else moves. 2. Okay, from here, both knees are going to come into your chest. Keep your head lifted if you can. Curl yourselves up. We're now from here going to shoot your legs out in front of you and your arms out behind you, and then sweep round to catch your ankles. Once again, the only thing that is moving is your limbs. 2 legs, 2 arms move. Head stays still. Back stays flat on the mat. Inhale. Exhale to squeeze in. Inhale to reach. Exhale to squeeze in. 2 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Land your head. Land your feet. Sway your knees if you need to. We're going to come up to seated, but we need to get there through a roll up. So you're going to have your legs straight or bent. Reach your arms behind you. Inhale, fingers come towards the ceiling, chin comes towards your chest, lower back pushes into the mat to roll yourself up to seated. And then from here, let's take your legs as wide as the mat. This is your last one. Legs as wide as the mat. I'll face you. From here, we're going to roll forwards. It's a spine stretch, so it's not a forward fold. We're not folding yourself in half. You're still finding that deep C curve in your lower back. So let's reach your arms forwards without pulling your shoulders off your back. Keep your shoulders where they are. Flex your ankles so your toes are pointing towards the sky. Now tuck your chin towards your chest and try and get your ears inside your arms. And then from here, reach forwards. You're diving forwards. Reach past your toes and pulse for 3. And then come back up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back. Try not to lean back like I am. Okay, from here, let's dive forwards. Chin comes towards your chest. Reach, belly button to spine, rounding your tummy. And then come back up, nice and tall, without leaning back. One more. Chin to chest, arms reach forwards. Pulse for 3, 2, 1. Come up nice and tall. Relax. Give your shoulders a roll. Okay, it's all over. From here, maybe you just bend your knees, and just like we did at the beginning, but now seated, you can just begin to sway your knees from side to side. You can have as much weight in your hands as you want here. Just mobilize. And then if it feels good, you can hold that to one side. And take that to the other side. And then it might feel nice to arch and round your spine here. So you can come to a tabletop position if your hands are happy, if your wrists are okay. And just gently arch and round. Now you don't have to gaze up. This is a neck extension. That isn't for everyone. You can tuck your chin towards your chest as you round. And then you can just come flat, or you can go a little bit deeper. Just don't look up. Just gently moving your spine. And then to finish, might feel nice to push yourself back into a shell stretch, child's pose. Your knees can come as wide as the mat, or they can stay together. Just lengthen out your lower back. So make this restorative, don't force anything. You can have your knees together. You can also have your hands underneath your head if your lower back's quite tight. And just breathe. And then from here, use your hands to push yourself up to seated. Any comfortable seat. We're just going to take one breath together. Give your shoulders one big roll, back and down, or 2. And then take an inhale, raise your arms. As you exhale, hands come together, hands come to heart. And as always, give yourself a clap. You can do that as many times as you want. I know I talked a lot, but the more you do it, the less you'll have to look at the screen, hopefully. It's short enough for you to maybe try it once a day so that eventually you can do them maybe without the volume on. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and any questions, contact me. Thank you.